And the green flag flies.
We're waving the green flag on the month of May as we count down to the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500.
The tradition, the community, the celebration, all leading up to the greatest spectacle in racing.
And he is flat flying.
The best month of the year in Indiana.
On the edge of our seats. I mean, my God, the adrenaline is insane.
Unbelievable! Every other word out of her mouth is, oh my God.
The grandstands obviously are packed.
Hundreds of thousands of people will witness 33 drivers reach speeds of more than 200 miles per hour, pushing the limit.
Celebration is on.
You want to drink the milk from the first time you see the race.
The preparation really never stops.
It is the biggest spectacle in racing, and everybody wants that result. We know what we need to do in order to have a shot, and just gotta nail it.
It's all for a chance to be a part of history forever as an Indianapolis 500 champion.
We just won the 500. Yeah, I don't think we still believe it.
To pull it off is mind-blowing to me.
It's priceless, the feeling of winning Indy 500.
Alex Palou wins the 109th Indianapolis 500.
Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway as we kick off the celebration of racing and community that is the month of May. From this amazing vantage point here at IMS, we are live tonight. Good evening. We have an hour-long special tonight, counting down to race day. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 59. I'm Dan Spehler.
And I'm Beairshelle Edme. It's May 1st,
Yes.
and all month long we will be taking you all throughout Speedway to show you all the ins and outs as we do get ready for the Indy 500. So that means we're talking about the parties, as well the parades, all of the pomp and circumstance here, including what's planned at the Harrison Center right now. The porch party happening that's providing fans with starter kits to deck out their homes with checkered flags and race decor.
That's right. Right now, Indianapolis Motor Speedway getting ready for a number of race traditions. Tomorrow, you've got the mini marathon taking a lap around the iconic yard of bricks here at IMS. And then tomorrow night, fans will be back here again for Rev to benefit the IU Health Foundation. So all the drivers participating in this year's Indy 500 were back at IMS just a few days ago for open testing. The field of 33 this year, including 9 winners and 4 rookies, all with the dream of drinking that milk on race day.
And so now we have our Fox 59's Chris Hagan showing us how we're welcoming in May for the greatest spectacle in racing and the racing capital of the world.
The sights.
They call it the greatest spectacle in racing, and that's exactly what it is.
The sound. The speed.
Never go 230 miles an hour anywhere else in the world.
It's May again at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
It's good to be back here. It's been far too long.
Anytime you get to drive around here is always a joy.
It has something special when you drive here.
May started a little early this year with the 2-day open test at the end of April, giving all 33 drivers a first look at their cars on the iconic oval.
Get back here every year and sort of do those first few laps is always super special. It sort of blows your mind the first few laps because like, oh my God, it's so fast, and then you get used to it.
I cannot wait to make this our home base for the next month, and I'm excited to get started.
Next up, the Sanzio Grand Prix on the IMS road course. Then a week to prepare for the Indy 500 qualifying, and then 2 final chances to practice before it counts in the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500.
It's a very historic race. It's arguably the most historic motor race that you will find in the world, and so we love it tremendously.
It is part of those special races in the world. Monaco Grand Prix.
Will a champion return to Victory Circle?
What happened last year, it's over. Like we're here to try and do it again.
Another win would be a very big deal.
Or will a new name join racing immortality?
So many big names have won it and competed in it, and just the legacy of winning the race is unlike anything else.
Legend says the track chooses the winner.
This place is incredibly special for a lot of different reasons. I love this place and love Indianapolis.
33 will push the limit.
It's the best place in the world to drive a race car.
And on May 24th,
I love representing for the state and my hometown. I mean, I love this place more than any place in the world.
one will kiss the bricks.
Well, the track chooses the winner. The fans choose to be here each and every single year, and that excitement really does build around the Indy 500.
IMS once again closing in on a grandstand sellout. It could happen again for the second straight year. IMS and IndyCar president Doug Bowles telling us today there are just a couple thousand tickets remaining for this year's Indy 500. So if you want to get your tickets, you've got to act fast. The signs of May, they're popping up all across central Indiana. This year's Indy 500 logo is up now on the outside of the JW Marriott. And those driver street signs are also up all across downtown Indy. 2008 Indy 500 champ Scott Dixon was among those who helped install those street signs.
This evening, we also got our first look at the artwork that will welcome race fans to Indianapolis throughout the month of May. It's the 10th year this art initiative has highlighted what this month truly means to Indianapolis.
The Indy 500 celebration has been going on for nearly a year for 2025 winner Alex Palou.
Fox 59's Aaliyah Blackburn now shows us the traditional milestones of a champion.
From drinking the milk to celebrating with fans while donning the iconic wreath, sealing it by kissing the bricks with his number 10 Chip Ganassi racing team and his family.
I still cannot really believe it. Like every time I see my wife, we're like, we just won the 500. So yeah, I don't think we still believe it.
Over the last 11 months, Alex Palou has been enjoying all of the traditions that come with winning the Indianapolis 500. From Victory Circle to the heart of the Circle City.
Honestly,
the honors continued into the next day at the Victory Celebration with his first opportunity to wear the blue Indy 500 jacket.
It's a special moment. It's a special moment for the team, for myself, and I'm just enjoying.
In September, he sat for the sculptor who would create his likeness for the iconic Borg-Warner trophy.
It's a bit scary, honestly. It's the first time that I've seen a 101 scale of my head.
And in November, the newest addition to it was unveiled.
But today, super special day to see for the first time my face in the trophy, knowing that it's going to be here forever.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Another milestone came in February when he revealed the 110th Indy 500 ticket showing the 2025 champ celebrating his victory.
It's just that day and that moment, that smile that I had and that energy that I had, that every time I see the ticket or the photos that I'm gonna remember.
And now his image also hangs outside of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, welcoming fans to this year's Indy 500.
I mean, it's awesome, especially that particular moment where it's the exact moment where I was getting a sip of the milk, and I'll be able to remember the exact moment every day that I cross during this night.
So whether it's Palou or any other driver, whenever they are able to get that win, there truly is an entire team behind them making sure this happens.
Chris Hagan shows us what it takes to chase perfection.
Indianapolis 500 champions live forever on the famed Borg-Warner trophy in the IMS Museum, but they can't get their face on racing's biggest prize alone.
The team is made up of over 150 people that all have to do their job as well. You know, the cars have to be prepared correctly. They have to be built precisely. They have to be engineered to get the most performance out of them. We also put a lot of effort into pit stops.
Winning starts with the work in the carbon, machine, fabrication, and assembly shops at team headquarters. And culminates with the 15 crew members in the pit box on race day, including engineers, and the 7 who go over the wall for pit stops. Barry Wanzer is Alex Palou's strategist and makes decisions on when to pit, fuel mileage, and types of tires.
I'm getting feedback from Alex on what he thinks should be next on the tires. Race engineer, we're talking about it. The assistant engineer is tracking the fuel and the fuel consumption, the remaining fuel in the car, how far, we're always talking, what lap can we get to right now at this fuel economy? Do we need to change, ask Alex to get better fuel economy, or he can now push harder or close the gap to the car in front of him? As a strategist, you're managing that, but then you're the one that's ultimately has to tell the driver what we need out of him.
Last May, everything came together for the 10 team. The shop built a fast car, the crew delivered perfect pit stops, and Pelot executed on track.
Alex had to actually pass another car to be in that position to get first to the checker flag. And if he didn't make that pass when he did, there's a good chance we would not have won the race.
Without the best team around you, there's no way you can win the Indy 500. And yeah, I know that even myself last year with the same car, but without the same team, I would not have won.
As strategist, Wanzer is like the head coach of a football team, but he's not one for fiery pre-race speeches before the green flag.
I just keep it simple. When it's one to go, I just remind everybody and thank everybody for their hard work and say, look, let's have a great day, 10 car. And Alex says a few things, and then we get the racing.
And they'll go racing again this month at the world's greatest race course, as Pelot aims to become the 7th back-to-back winner in 500 history.
I'm happy that for all the boys, everybody working at CGR and the 10 car, that they've been able to show that what happened last year, it's over. Like we're here to try and do it again.
To win the Indianapolis 500 is just literally just the most amazing experience. It's so rewarding. It's so hard to do. There's tears of joy, the hugging, but to know you've just made history as a group winning this incredible race.
Racing, a true team sport. For Fox 59 Sports, I'm Chris Hagan.
Thank you, Chris. Well, like father, like son, a love of racing passed down through generations.
And that's certainly the case for IndyCar and IMS president Doug Bowles.
Doug, growing up here and doing all this, it's just absolutely amazing.
Still ahead tonight, the bond the Speedway has built for the Bowles family.
Plus, one-on-one with a champion, Marcus Ericsson on his push to return to Victory Circle coming up. You're watching Fox 59, your home of the Indy 500.
Where else do you want to be in Indianapolis? During the month of May, of course, this is practice time. We're getting ready for the month of May. But this is a geographical center of the universe. All you people watching all around the world, this is a place to be.
The fans had a chance to get a preview of the drivers out on the oval for open testing this week, and now we are here celebrating the month of May. Welcome back to our hour-long special celebrating the countdown to the Indy 500. You know, there are thousands of people here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway who work hard every single year to turn the 500 into the greatest spectacle in racing.
And you likely haven't really heard their names, know of them, but at least one name will likely be familiar, especially to race fans. As our Bob Donaldson shows us, one person's legacy here will truly live on at IMS.
Racing at the Speedway is often something you hear before you actually get to see it. But there's one man who's seen it all unfold at IMS, because for 40 years, he's climbed a narrow ladder to reach his perch just above the track to watch history race by.
You can't lose the enthusiasm for this.
Jeff Bowles has been an official observer at the Speedway since 1986. He's a spotter, one of the team of race officials who watch the track for debris, racing incidents, or incoming weather that can trigger a yellow flag.
My job is working with the flagman at the flag stand, and we hear things pretty much instantly.
Jeff is 84 years old and preparing to work the last race of his IMS career this May. Last one from atop that flag stand, anyway.
I'm part of a team, and we win or lose all together, and I'll miss that part.
Jeff Bowles' legacy at IMS is secure for many reasons, including the same reason his name sounds so familiar around here.
I'm sitting here with Jeff.
Jeff is the father of Doug Bowles, the well-known president of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Here's a secret I don't think anybody's going to know. His first words were race car.
Doug credits his dad and the whole Bowles family with stoking his love of racing at a very early age. Their house on Kessler Boulevard was close enough you could hear the roar of the engines at the nearby track. They talked racing at the kitchen table.
We still do. When we talk on the phone, the first thing out of his mouth is any racing news.
because it just is something that we've shared for my 59 years.
Jeff and his family never missed a month of May together, something even more impressive when you consider his full-time job. For more than 25 years, he was the Honorable Jeffrey Bowles, a circuit court judge in Hendricks County, where he presided over some of the most high-profile criminal cases in the state.
We didn't do vacations. Dad took his vacation time to come to the Indianapolis Motor. We did do vacations, but he did take vacation time, and he spent the month of May here.
At 84, Judge Bowles admits he trains every spring.
There's no better seat.
Before climbing that oh-so-narrow flag stand ladder.
It's not any wider than your hand, so you're just hand over hand carrying your gear, and then the hole at the top is not big, so you got to make sure you're not getting caught.
But, I mean, Your Honor, was it ever intimidating to go up here?
I never remembered until you asked about it today. No, I don't think so. When there's lightning, yeah, that's intimidating.
He's been a distinguished judge and will always be a proud father, but nothing makes Jeff Bowles more satisfied than knowing he's been part of making race day memorable for generations of fans.
Satisfaction of being one little tiny part of what this whole thing is about.
That's incredible. What
It's
a great
fun.
story.
What a connection that they have as
Mhm.
well. Well, you know what? Of the 33 drivers that will be here for the Indy 500 racing, many of them it'll be their first time getting to enjoy this spectacle and getting to be a part of it as well. Some, of course, have come pretty close here, maybe getting that sweet victory, tasting the milk as winners do, but they were just seconds short.
Some have kissed the bricks before. One is going for something that no one has ever done. All of them each come with their own stories. Back in 2021, Elio Castroneves became the fourth driver to win his fourth Indy 500. He's made 25 starts at the 500, and this year he'll once again try to break the record for victories, most victories in the greatest spectacle in racing.
To do something that nobody ever did, it would be amazing. I believe that not only myself, my group, but I feel a lot of the fans wants to see history, and yeah. And I'm just fortunate to be the one to be in this opportunity.
Elio, a.k.a. Spider-Man, is one of 9 Indy 500 champions in the field this year. Takuma Sato and Joseph Newgarden want to join that 3-time winners club. Scott Dixon, Ryan Hunter-Ray, Alexander Rossi, Will Power, Marcus Ericsson, and Alex Palou are all looking for win number 2. These 9 champions have 14 Indy 500 victories among them.
4 rookies are out on track this May, including Mick Schumacher of Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. The former F1 driver brings one of the most famous names in racing with him as the son of 7-time Formula One champ Michael Schumacher.
You know, everybody's very excited about that Indy 500 race, which I can understand, but only understand from what people have told me and not from my own personal experiences. So yeah, excited to make these experiences this year and see what it is like.
Catherine Legg is returning to make her 5th Indy 500 start. She's the only female driver in the field this year. She owns the fastest qualifying for a woman in Indy 500 history at more than 231 miles per hour.
Every time I've wanted to really show what I'm capable of, to really get the best result that I could for that car. And this year I'm back with a really great opportunity and a great car, and so that means everything, because I really think that the car will be fast and we'll be able to show something in May.
Legg's primary sponsor is e.l.f. Cosmetics. The beauty brand had a huge activation at IMS 2 years ago and will be back this May celebrating women in motorsports. Now, there are only 33 drivers entered in for this year's race.
And with 11 rows of 3, that means there won't be any bumping this year. That's the often emotional qualifying round you see the weekend before the race when at least one driver doesn't make the field, but no bumping this year, and it's something the drivers have pretty mixed feelings about.
Well, I've been a part of the bump in the last few years, so frankly, I'm all right with no bumping, to be honest. You know, hopefully we're not in that place anyway. Like, hopefully we're a lot better than that.
I think bump day is, you know, it's one of the most heartbreaking days of the year for sure, but it's also, I mean, it's so cool to watch. It's so cool for the spectators. There's so much drama.
So no bumping this year, but you still have a qualifying weekend to qualify to see who gets on the pole and who's in which pole position. Qualifying weekend just about 2 weeks away now. It'll take place May 16th and 17th.
And it is always a fight to the finish here. So whether it's a fight to win or a fight to get in, Marcus Ericsson absolutely knows what that's like. He's a champ and now looking to repeat and be back here on the track, making sure his face is on the Borg Warner Trophy. We're going one-on-one with the 2022 Indy 500 champion and how his history here has impacted his confidence. That's when we come back.
I've been doing this race for over half of my life at this point, and yeah, it started when I didn't have kids, and now our oldest is going to be graduating high school on the Monday, last day of practice in May. So it's pretty crazy how far life has come and has changed through the time of my career.
He is a fan favorite, and this will be Ed Carpenter's 23rd Indy 500. The longtime Indiana resident has been on the pole 3 times now for the greatest spectacle in racing, and Carpenter is once again our Fox 59 driver analyst this year.
We'll also have Marcus Ericsson joining our CBS partners as an analyst as well, talking about all the ins and outs of what happens here on the track. Our Chris Widlick went one-on-one with the 2022 Indy 500 champion.
It's always an amazing feeling to be back at the Speedway. It doesn't matter what time of the year almost to go through the gates here and you know, just be here. But of course now when we're getting into May, when we're getting into the best month of the year, it's something special about it, and the excitement is growing. You can feel it within the paddock, within the drivers, but also within the city. I feel like the whole city is starting to get, you know, month of May is getting here, so it's really exciting.
For you personally, the memories come back. I know you won in 2022. You've had a lot of ups and downs here. Is it the good memories that usually come back, or the difficult times, or how do you process all that when you get here?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I would probably say I think more about the missed opportunities. You know, the 2 second place finishes where I was so close to win. But then I do have to also think about that win and how special that was, and that's always something that's with me, of course. And just knowing that you're a 500 champion, that you always will be a 500 winner and champion, it's obviously something that brings a lot of confidence. And you know, if you're having a bad day or a bad weekend, you can always, you know, flick up that thing on your phone and watch the ending of the 500 in 2022 and put a smile on your face. So, but yeah, I do also think a lot about those missed opportunities when you've been so close. And you know, last year we were really close to do it again. So it makes the hunger to come back and try and win again even bigger.
Overall on the season 1 year ago didn't go the way you wanted it to, and I think you felt like you rededicated yourself. Your off-season was different than it has been in the past, wasn't it? Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was. Like you said, last year was a big disappointment. In general, you know, it was a tough season for me, for the team. So it's been a lot of, you know, working hard in the off-season. I tried to go a bit outside my comfort box in the off-season. I tried to drive a lot of different cars that I haven't driven before, GT cars, which was completely new for me. And that was a cool experience where I think, again, you go out to your comfort zone and it really challenges you. And that was really something that I learned a lot from, that I then adapted to IndyCar and my driving in an IndyCar. And I feel it's made me a better driver, a more complete driver. And I think it showed this start of the year. I think we've had a really solid start to the season and bringing some good momentum into this month of May.
Yeah, take me through the first couple of months. They have been solid. I know the last race was a little disappointing, but before that, pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's been really good. You know, first pole position for me in Arlington, and that very cool first ever Arlington GP. Some really good runs, some good results. It was you know, solid in the top 10 for the first part of the year, and then obviously we had a unfortunate DNF here in Long Beach last time out. But apart from that, it's been a really good, solid start to the season for us.
Chris Widlick there with Marcus Ericsson. Well, drivers give it their all on the track for the month of May. May starts with some people making a difference off the track.
So now these same drivers get to do something to give back to a foundation that takes care of them on the road and even here at IMS.
We want to give something back, you know, to that community that gives so much to us.
We're sitting down one-on-one with this year's Rev Honorary Chair, Arrow McLaren's Christian Lundgaard. That and more when our hour-long special continues. Welcome back live to the racing capital of the world. The month of May is here, and we are broadcasting live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Beairshelle Edme.
And I'm Dan Spehler. You know, there is so much pageantry and tradition surrounding the Indianapolis 500 every year, and we asked the drivers to kind of describe in their own words what race day morning is like for them.
There it is!
My feelings about the cannon at 6 a.m. are not nice. I hate them.
It's a good alarm clock, that's for sure. You're woken up extremely early. Then you got the fireworks display, which keeps you woken up.
You're up when that happens. It's just like a full event from the time that that cannon goes off.
The gates are now officially open.
So busy, the lines are long.
The vehicles all getting ready on this race day morning.
500, it's our Super Bowl. It is always a blur. The only thing that is I have it ingrained in my memory is walking down Gasoline Alley and seeing everybody for the first time.
Wherever you look, it's just a sea of people.
Families that have been coming for a couple generations.
Trying to absorb some of that is key. So watching the flyover, seeing the military walk by.
It's very, very emotional on many fronts.
You're finally getting to the point where you can just put your helmet on and go out and drive the race car.
You completely forget everything else, and you're just so zoned in on what you're doing at that time.
The visor goes down, the cars fire up, and we take off.
It's just its own little beast, and yeah, it's the greatest race I know.
We'll see that competition, the emotion, the traditions, all of it right here on race day, May 24th.
Fox 59 will be live here at the track starting at 5 a.m. on race day to bring you all of the pre-race coverage leading up to the Indy 500. We're leading up to a fun weekend here at IMS. Right now you're taking a live look at the setup for Rev. That's why all these tents are out on the track today. The IU Health Foundation's biggest annual fundraiser supports trauma, critical care, and services in the IndyCar Series.
This year, Arrow McLaren's driver Christian Lundgaard is serving as the honorary chair for Rev. Fox 59's Chelsea Helms sat down with him one-on-one here inside of Victory Circle, a space he's hoping to be on May 24th.
Jeg Christian Lundgaard. Jeg kører IndyCar for Arrow McLaren.
That's Christian Lundgaard introducing himself in Danish. The 24-year-old grew up in Denmark but now lives in Indiana as he competes in the NTT IndyCar Series for Arrow McLaren.
I call Indiana my second home. You know, being here, I love being here. The weather is a little tough in the winters, but again, it's the people around just makes it such a nice experience.
Lundgaard comes from a racing family. His dad and brother raced and his mom did motocross. He started out racing go-karts.
You know, when I grew up and I started driving, I didn't even know how good I was. I'm just having fun, and that was where it was very important that your parents were pushing you to understand that, you know, if you continue down this path, you can be really good.
His first race as an IndyCar driver was on the IMS road course back in 2021.
When I showed up, I was walking around, everybody was just saying hello. It was so nice. I got to race, and it reminded me of what I fell in love with in go-karts.
His appreciation for Indianapolis Motor Speedway has only grown. He became the first Danish driver to compete in the Indy 500 back in 2022.
It's one of those races that you really can't explain without experiencing it. Once the green flag is waved, there's nothing like it.
In 2023, he became the first Danish driver to ever win an IndyCar race. Now, two drivers from Denmark are on the grid, Lundgaard and Christian Rasmussen.
I didn't just become the first Dane, I also became the first Christian, and that's something that we laugh about sometimes, you know, because now we both have one. Unfortunately, it's only one for both of us. I'm sure the fight will be to be the first Christian to win the 500, not the first Dane.
In May, Lundgaard will compete in his 5th Indy 500. So far, his best finish is 7th. He's hoping to drink the milk this May.
This year's race is actually on my mom's birthday, so it'll be a nice one to win if that was the case.
Off the track, Lundgaard can often be found on the golf course.
It's weird because I spend 95% of my time split between racing and golf at this point.
Or spending time with his cat Laguna.
She's probably sleeping right now. I don't know, I'm most likely gonna have I got a cat hair right here.
But on May 2nd, he'll have the honor of serving as the honorary chair of Rev, an event he has made it a point to go to during his IndyCar career.
We want to give something back, to that community that gives so much to us and makes Indy an even more special place for us.
Rev is the IU Health Foundation's annual fundraiser at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It supports emergency care at IMS and across the IndyCar series.
We're more than just drivers, we're human beings that only is here to help. Of course, once the green flag is waved, we're out there, we're going to try to beat each other. But once the helmet's off, we're humans that wants to help.
From honorary chairs to honorary drivers, a special name will lead that field of 33 to the green flag for the Indy 500 here later this month.
Yeah, IU national champion head coach Kurt Signetti will be here leading that field of 33 in the pace car.
I'm going to put the pedal to the metal when they tell me to in Indy.
Here's a look at the car Coach Sig will be driving. It's a Chevy Corvette ZR1X with a red, white, and blue color scheme to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. You know, getting Indianapolis Motor Speedway ready for the month of May is no small task.
And we know it takes a lot of people, including one family that travels here all the way from St. Louis.
It's in our DNA, and it's been passed down to our kids, too.
The family tradition spanning generations.
Also ahead when team members become family. The voice inside Graham Rahal's head on race day that's guided him for decades. All that and much more when we return live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
When May hits, the town comes to life.
Oh, it really does. You can see the month of May, the energy all across Speedway. Homes are decked out already in those black and white checkers here on this first day of May.
Connie Brethman and Lee Butera are local legends. They're members of the Indy 500 Old Timers Club, and they prepare for the holiday season that is May, and they do so all year round.
The whole neighborhood gets excited, you know, and the first year that I was here, I decorated before there was a official porch party thing. And my neighbors then started doing it, and now a lot of them do it. A lot of them have parties. A lot of them have things going on. And, you know, when you're driving down the street, stuff's decorated. It's like Christmas.
Shoot. Now, they've been going to the Indy 500 for decades, so it's tough for them to really pick a favorite.
I loved them all. I loved it when AJ won because he was my favorite. I loved it when Parnelli won in '63 because I loved Parnelli. And it was just awesome. I mean, just that. But, you know, I liked all the recent ones. I loved it when Elio won. Yeah, so just a lot.
My favorite years are the 80s, during the 80s when Rick Mears won, yes, when Bobby Rahal won, when Al Jr. won.
And listen, so many people have those beautiful memories, and the traditions are around for so many Hoosiers and beyond.
You know, one family in St. Louis actually has a legacy surrounding the race that goes back more than 50 years, and our Sierra Hicknight introduces us to this family and shows us how that tradition starts every year, even before the calendar flips to May.
Before the crowds, the cars, and the chaos that is May at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, there's this, the quiet, the preparations behind the scene that creates an unforgettable experience for fans.
It's a renewal of spring. It's what we do. Old friends, you know, this place is like family to us.
For the Poole family, their Indy 500 traditions go back decades and generations.
We fell into it really just purely by accident. My dad, we lived here in Indianapolis really from the late 60s on.
The Pooles are part of the flag crew that hangs about 1,000 flags that you see flying all around the track. It started with Mike and David's dad 56 years ago. Then they got in on the tradition, and now their sons are part of the crew.
Getting a chance to come here when the track's quiet, nobody else is around, and we can do what we need to do, it's pretty special.
The Pools are originally from Indianapolis, but the family has relocated to St. Louis. Not being an earshot from the track hasn't stopped their kids from catching the racing bug.
There's no volunteering involved. We were absolutely looking forward to this. As long as we knew what was going on here, even before the first time that we came up, and we knew, hey, Dad's going out and doing something really cool. Like, when can we go?
On install day, they divide the flags into 12 sets for turn 1 and 2 and 18 sets for the rest of the track. As you can imagine, after nearly 6 decades, they've gotten it down to a science. It only takes them about 3 hours to get everything installed. This year, the flags you see waving above the track are specially made by a local Indianapolis business with sustainability in mind.
There's a new material that has come out called Cyclo. It's a polyester, it's the same durability, same color, everything. Whenever it does reach a landfill at the end of life, it's able to break down more like cotton or wool.
Michael Green's Indy 500 memories don't span decades, but after moving from Texas, he quickly fell in love with the stories and traditions that make the month of May worth celebrating.
Being able to be a part of that and help foster that tradition in this city and be a part of this, one of the greatest things to happen on planet Earth, I mean, gosh, it's such a dream for a flag nerd like me.
Reporting, I'm Sierra Hignite, Fox 59 News.
Don't you just love that? There are so many families that have all these traditions here at the race that go back generations.
And that's what makes it so beautiful. And that generational tie exists for the drivers as well. Graham Rahal, and the voice talking to him through Speedway, also has guided his dad.
It's a team sport, but you know, a lot of these guys become family for us.
The trust that's been built between them from behind the wheel and beyond when we come back.
Well, as the son of 1986 Indy 500 champ Bobby Rahal, Graham Rahal's life has really been shaped here at the Speedway, and some of his teammates have been along for the ride for 2 generations now.
Fox 59's Lindy Thaxton introduces us to the voice that will be inside of his helmet guiding him through this track.
Before the speed, before the spotlight, there was a kid in a cart.
You know, I do remember when Graham was a kid racing go-karts. He was in a race in Florida, and he was like maybe 10. And he was in an accident and got taken out of the race. And he limped into the pits, and he was very upset. He was crying. Sorry, Graham. And you know what I saw? He goes, I just wanted to race. And so for me, that tells me everything I need to know about the guy.
Well, I certainly don't remember that.
But what Graham Rahal does remember is the difference Clay Filson has made his entire life.
When my dad and mom and everybody were in England, when Dad was running the Jaguar Formula One team, I moved back here on my own at 12 years old, and you know, I lived with another family, but I was with Donna and Clay a lot in those years, stayed at their house a lot, and so, you know, they're very, very important people to us. I mean, back in the go-kart days, we'd drive everywhere together. I mean, you know, it was a long haul, short haul, whatever, and so I've got a lot of life advice, some of which I can't share from Clay, but you know, he's a wonderful man.
And at 230 miles per hour, trust is not optional. As Graham heads into turn 1, Clay is above the spectacle, seeing what Graham cannot. Every word from Clay to Graham is deliberate. Graham is moving at 100 yards per second. From inside to clear, there is no room for hesitation.
Graham needs very little. He's obviously very attuned to what's going on. And like I tell him at the beginning of every race, if you're not getting it, just ask for it. So hopefully we can make that happen for him.
The Rahal Letterman Lanigan team is built on decades of trust. Check out Clay with fellow teammate Jim Prescott, both part of Bobby Rahal's 1986 Indy 500 win, and both still here today. That kind of loyalty is rare and deeply personal.
And I think it speaks volumes, though, to our family, too, and the way we care for our people, that guys like Clay have been, you know, working with us, Clay since the 70s, so, you know, it means a lot, and you want that loyalty, you want that trust, that camaraderie and everything that comes along with that.
While fans today see a husband and father of 3 girls in the cockpit, Clay sees a boy that just wants to race. Lindy Thaxton, Fox 59 News.
Off the track, Graham Rahal is actually married to a drag racing star, Courtney Forrest, and he is the father of 3.
Yeah, they founded the Graham and Courtney Rahal Foundation, which has donated more than $2 million to support veterans, cancer research, and family-focused causes throughout the years.
So they continue to speed ahead in their impact here on the track and beyond. Meanwhile, the drivers themselves, we're talking about 230 miles per hour that they're topping here at the Indy 500.
And being at that speed for 500 miles can take a toll on the body.
It's tough driving these cars, you know, it's very high G-forces.
Coming up, the test of human endurance that takes place behind the wheel as we race toward the 500 live on Fox 59. Back here live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which was built to celebrate innovation, and today it continues to test human endurance. IndyCar drivers go more than 230 miles an hour on this iconic oval and experience all of those G-forces along with it.
As Fox 59's Scott O'Hara shows us, this team might actually have something in common with other teams out there who are testing what's possible in space.
Now, nothing could truly simulate the feeling of reaching speeds over 230 miles per hour, except maybe the cockpit of an Indy car itself. Now, if you ask a driver, they might call it out of this world, or at least as close as we could get on land anyway.
Imagine your pulse, frantic, like a jolting piston. Noise in your head fighting to deafen the roaring engines. When, in a matter of seconds,
the blood in your body is being pulled in one direction and you're not getting as much blood flow to your head.
The race is tough, you know, 2 hours of that, it's a physical challenge.
You have to expect it to be hotter in the race car, and all that just elevates your heart rate.
200 laps of high G-forces in a hot cockpit with no power steering to cut through the pressure of 4 times your body weight pressed against you.
And the margin for error when you're going that fast is just really, really small.
Associate Professor Brad Gesswein showed us around Purdue's unique motorsports engineering space at the Dallara Hub here in Speedway.
You can actually see them spinning the car over there.
Full of students working out the science behind pushing a car and driver to their absolute limit.
You can do a lot of strength training, but until you're on the track, you don't experience the real thing.
He likened that sensation down on the oval to what a fighter jet pilot might sustain soaring above. Or even the impact to Artemis II crew members' bodies during liftoff 1 month ago.
Happy that all those guys made it home safe, so it's quite impressive. I think everybody tuned in to watch that.
Drivers experience G-forces side to side and front to back, whereas I think astronauts experience it more just straight up and down. But they're quite similar.
Similar too in the way the country came together, captivated by 4 astronauts as they catapulted toward the moon. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people unite here on Earth to celebrate speed. 2 great spectacles. One shared history of human progress and a different kind of G-force called grit.
I guess what comes to mind for me is we stand on the shoulders of giants. So everything that we're able to do today is because of people before us and what they were able to achieve and what they were able to learn.
This all leaves one burning question I have for Purdue's head of aeronautics and astronautics. So, Professor Crosley, do you think our IndyCar drivers would have what it takes to be astronauts?
I think most of them would, right? Because they're in a highly competitive sport and they're very focused individuals, and it takes a lot of dedication and training to do that. And that's what it takes to be a NASA astronaut. And they always have cool helmets. No matter if you're a race car driver or an astronaut, you get a cool helmet.
From the racing capital of the world and galaxy, Scarlett O'Hara, Fox 59 News.
Incredible, right? will we ever see an IndyCar driver go to space?
You never
That's the
know.
question
Anything is
now, right?
possible,
Yeah.
truly. So I know we're also watching all of the outcomes here. So we're going to give you some of our predictions, or at least who we'd like to see maybe take that checkered flag. I'm going drive for 5. I'd love to see Elio go ahead and make that history and get 5 wins under his belt.
That'd be amazing. But I think anyone has to put the safe money on Alex Palou, right? He's won so many times. Got to think he's probably has a great chance to win it again this year. We'll see what happens here at IMS on May 24th. All right, thanks for joining us tonight for our special as we kick off the month of May here in Indy. I'm Dan Spehler.
And I'm Beairshelle Edme. As promised, we have you covered all month long here in May, whether it's Speedway or beyond. So tune in to Fox 59, your home for IndyCar and the Indy 500. Meanwhile, we'll join you race day morning for Fox 59 at the 500.